could go all night. I'm sick of being nothing, alright. I'm gonna be something, I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I need to find somebody like me, who wants to be something. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
Guys, I had some trouble waking up today. It was just hard to get my eyes open. I had a rough night. Just didn't sleep much. Didn't want to get up at 3:30, so I just took a cold shower. While I was in the cold shower, I had a couple bottles of water from the fridge. I dumped those on myself too. Kind of helped with waking up a little bit. This is because I don't like having caffeine for the first 90 minutes that I wake up, because it screws with a bunch of things in your body and I'll actually probably make a little video later on about why that is and add it to this. But anyways, let's get on to vacuums and weighing myself and everything else, because who gives a shit how we feel? So. Alright guys, real quick, I'm just getting ready to do my run this morning, and I wanted to mention why I don't have caffeine the first 60 to 90 minutes of the day. As most of you know, you have your sympathetic nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system, and then you also have something called adenosine, which builds up throughout the day, and this is the thing that actually makes you sleepy, by the way. So the issue is, as this builds up, it puts you into your rest and sleep state, essentially, meaning you want to go to bed. The issue is if you wake up feeling tired and groggy because you didn't sleep enough, because your sleep hygiene is poor, or for whatever reasons you didn't sleep enough sleep cycles, and you reach for the caffeine right away, that caffeine is going to block the ability of the receptors to clear out the adenosine, which is going to mean that you have the caffeine, you'll be awake and alert for a couple hours, that's cool. But then later on in the afternoon, you're going to crash really hard because that adenosine is still building up in your system, and it's going to cause your crash in the afternoon. And if you have caffeine to offset that crash as well in the afternoon, then you're probably not going to be sleeping, as you should not be consuming caffeine after 12 o'clock.
I said you better watch what you're doing, cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And baby girl, I like what you're doing. Your body's out of sight when you're moving. You look just like my type, so let's do it. You know I'll treat you right, let me prove it. And I could go all night. I'm sick of being nothing, alright. I'm gonna be something, I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I need to find somebody like me, who wants to be something. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous. I'ma take it now, no you're never gonna break me. I'ma stay loud in the face of the hate. See, I'ma speak out, take the muzzle off my face. Breathe out of my mouth every word that will make me. Never had a doubt of the life that I'm making. Never had a doubt of the fight I'll be facing. Never had a doubt of the nights I'll be aching. Life is all about having dreams that you're chasing. With me now, I'll leave your ass in the street. Now, I'll put your ass underneath ground. I'll bury you 6 feet deep now, and you better stay down. Get the hell out of my way now. It doesn't matter what you say now. I'm gonna take hold of fate now.
Alright guys, nothing fancy here, just meal 3. It's the reheated steak dinner that I had from last night. And yeah, you guys missed me having 2 apples with peanut butter, 2 protein shakes, and half a turkey sandwich earlier.
Got some pain in their life, you can see it in their eyes. They're changing at night, underneath the dark skies. Forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start expiring. They're never tiring, no now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never growing, given to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise. Now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told. Sure they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told. Sure they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They're all gone now, so you better watch out. Reborn now, took a new form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory. Now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring. There ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told. Sure they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told. Sure they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They took the form of a beast.
Alright guys, I got a quick break between clients here. Just had a quick snack. I'm about to be practicing a couple of my skills, and I wanted to address skills again for you guys because acquiring skills is something I think is critical, very important, should be considered in whatever you're trying to learn, and you should be trying to learn things should be practiced daily. Now, the reason that you practice your skills daily is because that's how you get better. Take it a step further, you practice your skills daily, but quality focused. So every time that you're practicing whatever skill it may be, you're doing extremely focused practice, understanding what you're doing, taking your time, no rush, and practicing. Like when I'm throwing my knives. I don't just randomly keep whipping the knives unless I start to lose focus, and then I stop. I pay attention to the knife, I feel the weight, I decide how I'm going to throw it, and then I throw it that way. Now when I'm practicing, I always choose 1 or 2 skills to practice with my knife throwing per day. I can, generally speaking, throw the knife and make it stick from anything from 1 to about, give or take 16 feet with about, 85, 95% accuracy, somewhere in there. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now I'm working on different skills related to knife throwing. So for example, there's lots of different ways to throw knives. I think it's valuable and important to know how to throw a knife from any position, the same way you would know how to throw a ball from any position, or you guys get the idea. So a couple things to talk about in terms of knife throwing. Now, if you guys aren't into knife throwing, I mean, you don't have to listen to this. But for me, I think it's fun, it's relaxing. I just picked it up recently again. I used to do it a lot back in the day. Completely dropped it for about 10 years, or more actually, maybe 11 years. And I just started picking it up again just because I saw a set of knives and I wanted to have some fun again. So there's a lot of ways to throw a knife, but 3 basic ones. So the first way to throw it basic is with what's called a hammer grip. You hold the knife like it's a hammer. Now this works best with back-weighted knives, or knives which are back heavy. You can tell what kind of knife it is by just finding the balancing point on the blade. And for this one, because obviously it's not in the middle, It's further back. You can see it's a back heavy blade. You can tell that, I mean, just by looking at it though. A lot of blades are front heavy, or it might be evenly weighted throughout. So anyways, just know what kind of knife you're throwing, because that's going to definitely affect how you throw it, number one. Number two, it's good to practice with different kinds of knives, obviously. Number three, when I'm practicing, I might be focused specifically on my aiming. I might be specifically focused on the release from the hammer grip. You get the idea. Second way to throw it is going to be spike grip. So this is where you loosely hold it in your hand. You rest your index finger on it. The reason you're loosely holding it is kind of the momentum of pushing it forward keeps the knife in your hand. You don't have to hold it. There's no reason to. You just kind of push it. Now on the follow through with the push, just like throwing a baseball, guys, on the follow through, you use your arm just like a whip, push it through, and you let your finger just slide along the spine, and it will release once again with no rotation. It's going to go straight to the target. And then again, for this particular one, I always primarily practice accuracy and power. And that's because for me, this throw, the spike throw like this, is the most useful. It's the most accurate for me, and by far the most powerful. Now, just to give you an idea of power, by the way, guys, I could take one of these knives, I can hold it in my hand like I'm trying to kill somebody, and I can go stab that target board as hard as I possibly can with all of the force I can muster. I can hold the back of the target and slam it in like this, and the tip's gonna go, you know, about that deep in. Whereas if I stand 5-6 feet away and I throw this spike grip like it's a baseball, that tip is gonna sink in an inch or more. And that's the difference in power. So you're using the engineering of your body as a machine essentially to propel this forward like an arrow. And because it's back heavy in this particular case, all that additional weight plus the kinetic energy, plus the centrifugal force, plus the whipping, everything is going to massively magnify the actual drive that this has in the sticking in thing. So for me, again, I like the spike. I want to practice my accuracy and my power with that one. I want to make it very powerful, a long distance. You get the idea. And then a third very common way to throw the knife, you have the hammer, again, loosely hold hammer. You have the spike, and then finally there's the arc throw. So that looks like, and at the conclusion, you release, same as you would with the spike grip. The only difference is that it's a big wheeling arc, and then you just release the same way you guys kind of do with those dog toys. You put the tennis ball and the cup on the ball and you whip it like that. It's the same principle. It's the same principle as well, anything that spins faster than releases. So it's a sling, you know, people used to use a sling, shepherds used a sling, David and Goliath, you get the idea. It's the same principle. So anyways, those are 3 different ways you can throw your knives. Doesn't matter what skill you're trying to learn, take your time, quality over quantity, learn from others. So find professionals who know what they're doing, watch them in slow motion, try to recreate it. Take videos of yourself doing the thing, spot what you're doing wrong, look at yourself like you're a stranger. Consistent practice, 5 minutes a day, 6 minutes a day. Doesn't need to be a big deal. Can be 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then a couple hours later, 1 minute, 2 minutes. And just real quick, if you are throwing knives, guys, just make sure you do get a target. Don't go around throwing into living trees. I mean, just boxes, some 2x4s, a barrel. It doesn't matter. Just be safe. Said it before, but protective eyewear, glasses, goggles, hat, pants, boots, shirt, all that stuff. Just be safe when you do this stuff. But anyways, let's get to the throwing. I'll show you guys what the 3 different throws look like real quick. And then, and then we'll get to it. All right, guys, so the first one I'm going to show you is going to be the hammer grip. You're just going to hold it loose, pull it back, and release, and let the knife do a half rotation. Just like that. The second one is the spike, spine like this. Just like throwing a baseball. Okay. And then the third one is the arc. All right. You guys get the idea. I'm gonna get on with my practice and I'll edit that up a little bit so you guys can see it a lot faster.
They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it. Can't escape from my thoughts like a black hole. Can't escape from these thoughts and these assholes. Too many people feeling entitled. Too many people staying idle. Man, I work every day for the title, and I'ma get it, that thought is final. The way I think you could say is primal. Kill it, be killed, I'm your rival. And I don't lose, no. I'ma be the one they choose, though. You could be the one they lose, ho. Way too busy hitting snooze, bro. I'ma be the one to rise up in it. Never gonna fall, I fight till I get it. Always staying tall, got pride, I'm grinning. I don't really think I'll ever find my limit.
As I said, knives are very deadly. Like what they did from a few throws to my 2x4s and gym mat. That's why I have to replace this constantly until I get a good thick tree stump. Hey guys, so I'm done with clients for the day. The rest of the day is going to be spent finishing this article, tidying up, cleaning the house, shopping, marketing, and hopefully meeting up with a friend to discuss a little business thing I got going on this weekend. We'll see about that. I'll keep you guys updated, some cool stuff in process. Oh yeah, this was the finished piece that you guys saw me doing earlier. Just playing with it. But you can see how deep even something just rudimentary like this goes into a 2x4. It's pretty deep. Now just food for thought. But anyways, let me get back to it. I'll probably get back with you guys when I'm doing like my night stuff.
Give me a sign, will everything be alright? I need a sign, cause I don't wanna waste my time. Sometimes I don't wanna wake up, I feel tired in my bed, wanna lay up. Watch TV instead, about fake love. Let the drama unfold with my brain numb. Yeah, I'm still digesting everything that's going on, second guessing if this world is a place worth saving. I feel lost in this world as of lately. Give me a sign, will everything be alright? I need a sign.